Hi everyone, this is Dee from Dee's Fine Art, and today I'm going to be doing a pour on this 12 by 16 inch. For this one, I'm actually looking to use it as a background. So what I want to achieve is cracks in it so that I can paint over it the solid color and do my painting. It's a commissioned painting. So probably for the purposes of how it looks, it doesn't matter too much. But I always try to aim for something beautiful, and if it's good, then I'll try with something else. Like I'll try with a different canvas and keep this painting. So I'm going to go get my funnel. My funnel right here. The cool thing about putting it in a cup is that sometimes the paint will just fall in because it leaks or something, and then you can sometimes use that paint. But right now the paint is very murky, so I'm going to throw that out. All right. I have not yet cleaned this, but it seems to be able to function, I think. It'll leak a little. Okay, I'm going to start with my phthalo blue. I'm almost out of paint. See, oh good, it's not leaking. I'm almost out of paint, like in terms of all these bottles, so I'm going to have to mix some soon, and I will make a video of that as well, because I think honestly that's the hardest part in getting started with acrylic pouring, is getting the mix right. When I first started, I used to get the mix wrong all the time, and it was a nightmare because it meant that most of my paintings either turned muddy or just didn't come out right or cracked too much, stuff like that. So that's my plan, to mix some more and share it. This is some turquoise. Here is some purple. And of course some white. I'm going to need a little more white than that. Okay. I was going to leave this to pour out the rest of the white, but it doesn't seem like that's going to work. I'm going to add some teal, if I can open this bottle. There we go. Since none of these colors really make mud together, I'm being liberal with my use of mixing them together by squirting the paint into the middle. Whereas if I didn't want them to mix, I would have to be very careful with that. I'm going to also use some green. Let's see what else, what other colors. Okay, this is a metallic purple. I may use some of that as well, but down the side. I don't want it to mix too much with other colors because I can't guarantee what it will look like. myself a couple more colors over here. Hopefully these bottles are not in your way. All right, this is a cobalt blue. It's not my favorite shade of blue. Obviously phthalo blue is my favorite, but you know, mixing it up a little. I will put a little bit of this metallic cobalt, which if you notice it looks nothing like the actual cobalt blue. I don't know why they call it cobalt, but I'm not going to put too much because that color tends to overwhelm the whole painting. And then finally some white. All right. That should be enough to cover this canvas. And if not, I can always add white while I'm working. So here we go. I need to open the window a little so I can torch. It's very hot outside, so I have to remember to close it right away. Just bring out a little bit of some of the cells right here. There's a lot of paint that fell off here, which I will likely use to cover the sides. Right now I'm just dipping my fingers into it and adding it to the canvas, but that may not really work very well, so I might have to actually use a spoon or something to get it on here. What I really need to buy is like giant lazy Susan so that, or make even, so that I can twist these without having to do this. It's very difficult to see that side close to the window while seated here. I do only the tilting part while standing, mostly due to health issues that make it, like I have a bad back basically, that makes it hard for me to stand much. So I end up usually having to do this while seated, otherwise, you know, my back would hurt a lot. I really like these stripes of blue. That was the effect I intended to have, and then it's nice that these purple and green spots are coming out. I was hoping they would look lighter in color by mixing with the white, but that's okay. They did not come out as white as intended, but they did turn out beautifully, like in between all these beautiful lines. We have all these tiny little cells that look nice. I also like that it's like I didn't tilt it all the way back to get this in the center because I wanted to have it, like usually with art, having the composition is really important. So having the whatever it is the focus you want on your painting smack in the middle is not a good thing. It makes it look really sort of weird and amateurish. So that's why I didn't push all the way back to this corner because I wanted it to sort of, this amazing part to be a little off to the side. I'm not in love with this green over here. It looks like algae or something. But you know, I think it adds to it in the sense that it's so dull, it moves your attention towards the beautiful part. So I will leave it at that. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. And oh, by the way, yesterday's rainbow dried beautifully. It looks really nice. So I will take a good picture of it and post it on my Instagram and my Facebook. So thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.